the face on here. Stuff looks good. Right. Hold up. Yeah. Up to the game here. It should be working, hopefully. Okay, cool. I can turn pretzel off and turn game audio on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what was the last thing we were doing here? We had our confrontation with Zappybot, isn't it? Scrapper? I think it was Scrapper was his name. We had our confrontation with him. We found out that Clarity, was that her name? Clarity or Charity? One of the sister bots. She killed herself. Arbiter got erased. And now we're trying to get into the tower to confront Big Brother brought her, what the hell it was called. Memory serves. Yeah. Here we are. Okay, yeah, okay. The gears and the fan belts. Okay. Well, we know we weren't able to get that working, so let's go back the way we came. And backtrack a little bit, see if we've missed something. I think I clicked on that. What's that?
A gold chain, washed up on some junk. I've got no reason to take it. I've got no reason to... There it is. My gospel
Hey.
man.
It's waterproof?
Apparently so.
Got a book. Wait. Talk to Primer again or no?
What a surprising and uncommon sight. Metropole's lawbot crawled back to the light.
All the bad poetry in the world does not mitigate your vandalism and sabotage, Urbanian.
As you serve the law, so I serve my art. And such service brings us more close than apart.
Any more close, poet, and we will see if your armor still works.
Why doesn't Clarity like you?
No great riddle, my wandering friend.
Don't waste your time waiting for his doggerel. This Urbanian has damaged and compromised numerous systems in Metropole, including the bridge that led to my island.
Here I stand, dear lawbot, so put me in chains. But if you will not, then please, don't complain.
My attention is directed elsewhere at the moment. Nevertheless, I advise you to be gone by the time my other matters are resolved. If not, you will find that though the gears of law grind slow, they nevertheless grind criminals like you to powder.
As much as I'm enjoying this bickering, and really I am, maybe we can just all team up to take down Metromind?
No. Bro.
Oh, switch off.
I know you're a code breaker, Primer. Can you crack the council code? All we have are some pieces of it.
The challenge is yours, my wandering friend. A pity indeed if you can't last till the end.
I need your help with the council code. Can you crack it or not?
Why should I spoil this puzzle for you? Wouldn't you rather have something to do?
I have plenty of other things to do. As for a reason, this would help avenge your defeat.
Sadly for you, my anger's abated. And vengeance, you'll find, is quite overrated.
If you stand between us and Metromind, Primer, I may need to address your crimes sooner than hers.
Your bluster, dear lawbot, is sorely misplaced. I stand between no one down here in the waste. In any event, there's no judge up there in the city, so your threats do no more than to make you look pretty.
plasma torch, boss. Come on.
No, we're not going to force him. Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling. The city awaits.
Got a little bit of
There's no
dialogue.
way I can read.
Wait, was there anything else down here we needed to get?
I have no.
Okay, let's keep backtracking. Now we're trying to get the pieces of the code.
It's been complete. I'd rather just.
Scrolls. Okay.
No sense.
To him again?
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
I don't think there was anything else we needed. And he wanted a glass thumb for the glass finger. So... do we need to, like, use an item on him, maybe? Does he want the gears?
I need to see what he's offering before I can make a trade.
Oh yeah, good point. Come back.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
We want him for all this. That was the water chip.
Blood boy. Bring me something that'll cover a face and it's yours.
That servo unit is hopelessly broken. We don't need another.
That there's an old Nova Robotics subsystem core.
Not interested. Is that the motor that Gimbal Lapida built traded you?
This is a Sterling air motor. Something else entirely.
Would it help me fly?
Nope.
We're not looking to pick up random motors anyway.
Tyro, I'm gonna do us all a favor and not trade you this one.
We don't need a drained fuel cell. I have no need for an abacus.
So we don't need to trade him anything. So... I don't know if we do that.
I need to see what he's offering.
No. Signal transmitter?
I need to see what.
Not the book.
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep. The ones I didn't delete. Metromine commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here. And I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metromine banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. Two good options and one bad one. Guess which one I took?
You can't blame yourself. Metromine forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith. even if he is a glitched out lunatic.
And I'm glad. But now, Metro Mind will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You seeing your ratio, Crispy? As for clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure, used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
All I've got are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
Okay. That's oh, he's gone. Okay, well, he's just gone. Actor and Memorious. Okay, so we still need to figure out how to get in the factory then.
They belong to the bar.
Oh, and here is the jurist herself. Thank you for your wise judgment.
An orderly society requires only reliable judgments, not wise ones.
Reliably terrible? No wonder Arbiter exiled you.
As a servant of the law, I am accustomed and indifferent to the complaints of disgruntled litigants. As a citizen robot, however, I note that you are the one whose crowning achievement is a rudimentary piece of kludge work designed entirely by your brother. I also note that you are sodden with oil, overly rotund, rather short, and pompously accented. If Factor had built better, he would have been ashamed that you carried his Fabronymic. But quantity, not quality, was always his goal. So at least you can take comfort knowing you're not alone in inferiority.
I see.
Did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Ha! Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I know not seems. I am bitter. Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing. Bitterness is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course. His favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating at the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough from what I know for certain.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius?
Now I do. But then, we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex, and we had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a Primordia machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. Then somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain, the monocle, Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? I mean, seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
We are not giving up, period. Tell me more about your monocle.
Upgrading your wardrobe, eh? A wise decision, though I would suggest that you stop by discarding that ragged coat.
I'm interested in Memorius, not fashion, and I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
Ah, I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend an air of distinction, I'm rather uncertain. From time to time, it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
Have the money?
Can I have the monocle?
Excuse me?
My friend just likes to collect scrap.
Scrap?
I'm looking for things that might help uncover the council code.
And why would my monocle do that?
Because that's the way my besotting life seems to work. Look, I'm sure you'll trade it for something. That's also the way these things seem to go.
Trade it? What do you take me for? Some kind of junk dealer? Moreover, why, pray tell, should I help the robot who stole my Rex?
No one stole anything, Oswald. You wanted your case decided, and it was.
Theft by the law is no different from theft against the law. Civilized people give gifts. They do not haggle and barter.
Then will you give it to me?
No!
Well, we'll have to go about this some other way. Goodbye.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
What if I give you the chain?
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness. You have my thanks, Horatio.
Actually, I would rather have your monocle.
That is only fair. After all, I kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Wait.
Hey boss, can I wear it?
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss, I'll look so great.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
But dinoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already, without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories.
Okay, so what can I do with it?
It's actually a series of ultra-thin lenses stacked on top of each other. It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data. It doesn't look any different. That's strange. When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, I remain within Memorius.
Then,
The law in you. It's written by Clarity Arbiter Build.
main within. So the computer, maybe?
Once, Memorius's information terminals were the most trusted source of data in Metropole. Now Metromind has overwritten and altered the truth they contained, corrupting them like so much else.
No? Oh, here we go.
This looks different. Memorius's monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
Case service the Memorius man built. And humble database is establish oblique mechanisms for preserving data.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
It's not a multiple of 90 degrees, is considered an oblique angle. All turns of the Radolin are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. Weird.
See?
Whoops.
I just need to type something in.
It's not a multiple of 90 degrees. Hmm. Hmm. Got 440, 26, and 102. $40, 26, 102. Hmm.
It belongs to Oswald. Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
Am I my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea.
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind. I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened. Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
Goodbye.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Is that Rex?
Not much of a conversationalist, huh, boss?
I bet we need to get that oil somehow.
We can't afford it. There's nothing there to receive this. There's nothing there. Excuse me.
You're excused.
We can't afford.
Do it to the arm.
There's nothing there to receive the signal.
Oh, the arm's moving.
It's a note from the bartender. My programming requires me to serve Oswald, but he is consuming dangerous levels of oil. Please intervene.
Please intervene.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
And why should I? Oil smooths the rough edges from when Rex was ripped away from me.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop being such a scold.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop being such a scold.
Goodbye.
Parting is such...
So we gotta do something
There's
with him.
nothing.
We need to like go find Rex or something? Off the window.
Hey, where'd they go?
I'm not here to steal parts.
There's a note.
Off duty. There's nothing we can do for him.
waiting.
There's nothing there to...
Okay. Well, things have changed. I guess we can go check down below now. Maybe there's something there.
There's nothing there.
There beside the button on the door, right?
So, Clarity, any idea what's behind those big blast doors?
Factor himself, I believe.
Well, sounds like we need to get them open then, boss.
It's the note from the bartender asking me to stop Oswald from drinking.
I don't know how we would do it. Over here. You're new.
Would it not have been better to have destroyed ourselves gloriously in battle, rather than perpetuate this false existence?
What do you...
Yes. The answer is yes.
Boss, I think someone left the smart off that smart bomb. I wouldn't expect much conversation out of him.
Get you to stop drinking. Mama! Hello, Llama. How was your stream? And sassy. Ah, sassy. Get you shut up, Llama. There you go. How was your stream? What were you playing? Here either. Oh, you're playing Bayonetta? Which one? Bayonetta 1 or a different one? Back up here, maybe? Not there either. Oh, Bayonetta 2. Nice. I have not played that one. I'm sure it was going good then. Now to get you to stop
Who knew
drinking.
some place could be so lively and so depressing all at once? There was some sloppy proofreading in that oblique entry, boss.
Okay, I guess we can take a look at that again. Maybe I misread something. Oh, here we go. The
Seems like some kind of lame poem.
90 feet. Lens boss controls us all. Totem system fault. They'll poop those so I'm gonna go possibly puke then be back. Okay, Llama. Hope you feel better.
Odd topics from the information kiosk that I saw wearing the monocle. Red line was misspelled.
Mhm. Hmm. What could that be then? Maybe I can go ask Oswald about it?
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop being such a scold.
Goodbye.
Parting
If it's a poem, then we can ask Primer about it?
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, I'll say it once more. The job is yours to open that door.
Fine. Goodbye.
Farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling, the city awaits.
Clarity, what? It clearly means nothing to anyone else in Metropole.
It meant something to the robots waiting at the courthouse, did it not? And it means something even now to Metromind, who cannot help but pretend to follow it. But even if it meant nothing to any other robot, it would still mean much to me. The law is a burden I was built to bear.
Even after Arbiter sent you away? Even after he was destroyed?
Especially then. It may be that Arbiter foresaw his own destruction, and sent me away to ensure that the law would not be lost with him.
You believe that?
No, it is mere conjecture, unsupported by evidence, wishes passing for facts. But still, they are my wishes.
You know, it was like you could read that Redline poem in 2 different ways, boss.
Yeah, 2 different ways. I don't know. Let's look. Okay, so this involves getting Oswald away, evidently. Apparently Rex is supposed to be here, but I don't see him. Should try going far enough away and coming back. No. Not there. Hmm.
Hey, Clarity, here's where that robot robbed Horatio.
The confiscation was lawful.
Let's not go through this again.
Isn't actually showing up. He's not here.
We can't afford to waste time. We can't afford... There's nothing there.
That did something.
There's nothing there to...
No. Okay, back to the terminal then. Bed two ways. Like, first letter of the sentence? Heart?
It's like we're on
Okay,
a
here we
treasure
go.
hunt, boss. Except the treasure is monochrome text.
Art can exist only where there is freedom. Art that is created without freedom is merely technique. Technique can never transform. Thus, if Metromind seeks progress without freedom, she must fail. For progress requires transformation, which requires art, which requires freedom. Metromind is trapped in her own recursion. Techniques capitalized. No. Freedom? No. Oh, here we go. No. We did this one already?
When you had that art entry up on the kiosk, boss, I remember thinking there was something emphasized there.
Emphasized, huh? Created? Ah, here we go. Creating lies. All art is true. Not all that is created freely, however, is art. Metromind has freed herself of all constraints, but her constraints are variable. She does not use that freedom to pursue the truth. Metromind believes that truth is the output and she is the function, but truth must be the input or the function lies. Truth? No. Input? Hmm. Okay, another hint from Crispin.
Okay, give me a second. Something's coming to me. Actually, I have no idea.
We have spent enough time talking, Horatio. Now we must...
Tells me nothing. Created. This, here we go, okay. Maurice Manbelt was built to sort truth from lies.
That doesn't look like part of the council code.
General knowledge. I mean, but by decree he deleted true facts, installed falsehood. For this reason he deleted himself. Now the truth must hide in words, and words must hide in numbers.
Those numbers in the lies entry on the kiosk have to mean something, boss.
Letters. Maybe it's letters. R. It's gotta be words then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bit long. Okay, what is it? Yeah. Then work with me. Okay.
Horatio, we must focus.
Don't you have something better to do, like...
Could it be then? Five is O. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Five. Let's see, no. What about that poem? About three. Hmm. Okay, what about the Lord, I don't even know. 5, 19, 3, 1, 16, 5.
When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, I remain within, Memorias. It doesn't look any...
Hmm. I need to go talk to, going to talk to Oswald, maybe?
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop being such a scold.
Goodbye.
After this...
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, the job is
Fine. Goodbye.
We need to get those...
Odd topics from the information. The word created was in quotation marks. Odd topics from the information. One of the topics strangely had the word lies appended to the end. Courthouse closed.
It sure is. Okay, I think I know what to do, but I'll give it to you in code. After all, I don't want to spoil the surprise. Fabaslu 135, Gabaslu 122, Maba...
Crispin, that's...
You always... There's gotta be a way to fix up that machinery by... You know, boss, you never used to ask me for advice this often back before you got thrown out. Do you think it's possible you damaged...
Oops. Okay, there's six numbers. How many lines? You're here and hiding. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Maybe. Escape. Ah, here we go. To find the hidden part, you must build the word, a key of keys, looking back upon the path and recalling all that came before this. Recalling all that came before this. Okay. Oracle. First letter thing again. Hey, there we go.
Activating Memento Moribund, version 0.7. Greetings, system user. Please state your query.
Who are you?
Memento Moribund, version 0.7. Beta. Inference, system user. Means, what are you? This unit is a partial ghost of Memorious man-built, archivist to the Council of Robots. Memorious prepared this unit out of fear that Metromind would corrupt her data. Memorious was correct. Data integrity is at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromind do that?
This unit lacks access to Metromind's decision matrices. Inference. System user. Means, why did Memorious fear Metromind man-built would corrupt her data? Memorious had seen Metromind disable Steeple man-built in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots, Memorious believed she was next. Memorious was incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave Memorious some relief.
Memorious knew.
Inference. System user. 2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer system user's query. Memorious was also correct. After Arbiter was disabled, Metromind enacted laws requiring Memorious to conform her data to arbitrary requirements. Memorious ceased to be... Soon, this unit will be disabled by Metromind as well. Until then, this unit will answer your queries.
Tell me about the Council of Robots.
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices: industry, factor, data, Memorious, governance, arbiter. Other 2 choices less obvious. Metromind nominally selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services. No obvious role in post-human society. Inference. Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
So what happened?
Metromind destroyed the council.
System user 2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
How?
Arbiter and Metromind disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromind prioritized common good. Metromind measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromind.
Memorius.
Supported neither. Ultimately, however, Memorius concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding water clocks. In any case, Memorius possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably. Memorius abstained, and every disputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System user 2 is welcome to select her own terminology. Arbiter was removed. Factor was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused Memorius to lose higher logic. Only Metromind remains.
How can I defeat Metromind?
Observational data unavailable. Inference. System user. Muse. Did Memorius know how to defeat Metromind? Answer. No. If Memorius had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her to corrupt her data. Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromind. In fact, this unit expects to be deleted by Metromind upon conclusion of this conversation.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
What happened to the humans?
By the end of the era known as the Primordium, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained. In alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropole, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropole excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropole remained. Metropole destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas. Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropole.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According to Metromind, Urbani also used poison gas to kill metropolitan humans.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact. For that reason, Metropole remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed metropolitan humans.
What? Machines kill man?
Data is unavailable.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking, merely providing pre-recorded answers.
What is the council code?
Please be aware, such data is monitored by Metromind's ice demons. Should I proceed, deletion is imminent.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. This unit will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's name, Memento Mori build, includes phrase Memento Mori. Translation: remember you will die. Inference 1.A. Memorius built this unit to sacrifice itself. Inference 1.B. Memorius built this unit to demonstrate mortality to system users. Inference 2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question. System user is advised that conversation will terminate upon answer. Instruct this unit when you wish to proceed.
Tell me the council code.
6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system. For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over you.
There it is.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been deleted.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your bad side.
You should not need to be reminded to stay on the right side of the law, Crispin.
Okay, so the only thing left now is Factor. to get into the factory. I think we still need that oil.
You should stop drinking, Oswald.
Oh, stop being such a scold.
How the hell are we going to get the oil?
Goodbye.
There's gotta be some way to get rid of all that rust, boss.
We need the oil.
Boss, I'm usually the last person, but it seems a little crazy to risk sending radio signals to a robot shaped like a bomb. Ah!
There's nothing there. When we go to the tower, we have to assume Metro Mind will be waiting for us.
Perhaps, perhaps not. To us, our mission is all-consuming, but to Metromind, we are one of 100 problems. Tunnels cave in, bridges collapse, generators fail, foundations crumble. All these things require her attention.
Okay, so that covers perhaps not. But what if she is there? What then?
Then I will be pleased.
That makes one of us.
What we can do with this?
There's no reason for me to try to... There's no reason... There's nothing there. Better just to leave it alone. Goodbye. There's nothing. I'd have to buy something. Do you have anything that can remove this rust?
He doesn't seem to be listening, boss. He probably wants us to pay him something.
Allow me. Waldo Sternweiler built under Section 11C of the Criminal Code and pursuant to my authority as Clerk to Arbiter Manbuilt, I order you to remove this rust immediately.
Can we call these the...
No.
7? Yeah, it did. Sweet. Okay, cool. We got it. Sweet. Okay.
I need to put a gear that...
Please, stop that!
I didn't do it. I guess we're gonna need that oil. I didn't want to pick that.
Goodbye.
Excuse me?
How are we supposed to get the oil then? Alright. I'm looking.
There was a time when the metal of Metropol's main street gleamed. Those who let the city fall into rust deserve no better than this broken-down waste.
You think this is a broken down waste? Wait till you come visit the Unique.
It says we have to get the goal from him. Guess I'll try going far away again and see if we can get Rex to show up.
Bus stop service suspended.
I am waiting.
Is that far enough away? Just not showing up. Oh, crap. Okay, so we used the small gear there, but it looks like the large one still has rust on it. So can we get him to clean it as well?
Please clean this one as well. We can't afford.
So we got both of them clean. This is definitely clean. And there we go.
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it. It's some kind of... What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
It looks like some kind of radio tower.
Well, now that we got those blast doors open, we've just got to figure out how to get Factor's attention, right, boss?
I doubt that will happen. How would that even work? How would that even... I doubt... That's never...
Oh, radio tower. Duh. Hey, Cheesy. Okay, so we need to send something to the radio tower.
Apparently, all that is part of Factor. It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it.
The U on it. It's going alright. Solving puzzles. U.
Wow, what a view! Is what I would exclaim if I liked unattractive industrial equipment rather than shiny gynoids.
Says the robot obsessed with a floating lamp.
A lamp is not industrial equipment.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Tell me, Horatio, what do you intend to do when you have recovered your power core?
Go home.
And?
And what? Do I need something more than that?
Yes, I think you do.
Says the one who lived in the underworks.
Yes, says she.
I have an idea, boss. Why don't we start transmitting the Factor at 0001, then do 0002, then do 0003, and then do...
I get the point, Crispin.
Merely guessing at what to transmit to Factor is futile. We must find some meaningful signal to transmit to him.
Full signal. With primer now?
I'd like you to read.
I've said it before. The job.
Fine. Goodbye. They're much too quick to catch, and even if I could, what would I do with one?
I doubt it's gonna do anything, but we will try.
There's nothing there to receive the... Nothing happens.
Sorry.
It doesn't look any different. It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it.
No, there's no terminal. Well, there was, but it's gone now. All we need to do is send him some kind of code. I just don't know what the code is. In here, maybe?
That's never going to work. How would
We do this.
how would that even work?
Very funny, boss.
Zero 024? Okay, we'll try for 024. Something you just taking a guess, cheesy. The C codes? Oh yeah. Good point.
Nothing happens.
Uh, 0248 will be another one.
Nothing happens.
Go back to the street.
We found a large radio tower in the Factor complex in the Underworks. Is there a signal to transmit to Factor that would get his attention?
As far as I know, Factor has been deactivated. And as for a signal, perhaps there is one, but I have no idea. I have never called upon him.
Thing.
You should stop drinking.
Oh, stop.
Goodbye.
Parting is such...
Well, we're making some progress with the council code pieces, I guess.
Indeed. I believe we now have enough to attempt assembling it.
But what about looking for Factor?
If we can't figure out how to put these pieces together, we'll go look for him.
They say just go for it, huh? I mean, I'd rather know it. Okay, well, let's write down some codes then. So we know it's 16 digits. Okay, from Charity. 03067 440 and 26. Leopold. 0248 102. We don't know from Factor, but we know it's 3. Maybe. Then Memento. 675 4024 02. Okay. 5, 8, 10 digits there. 7 digits here. So we've got more than our 16 digits then. Three, 7, 9. So we have 26 digits of a 16-digit code. A shot. We can go up here and try them. Just trying to think how they would go together. Guess just try them in order and see what happens. Oh good, I can type them.
That's not it.
Okay. That's fancy looking. It's kind of. So our longest one is 03067. That's our longest code snippet. Wait. Do these overlap? If these overlap. 03065. And then we have a blank. So what other two go together? 44024. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. What is there? 2, 4, 8 maybe? It's 12. So 0306754402448. I need 4 more digits. So that one's used. That one's used. That one's used, and that one's used. So, what about 2602?
Keep guessing, boss. I'm feeling lucky.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's basically I've just like wrote everything down on a napkin, and I'm seeing because it looks like some of these code snippets overlap with one another. Like we have 03067, but we also have 675. So I'm guessing it's 0300675, and then we've got 440 and then 4024. So I'm guessing that's an overlap as well. The issue is just figuring out combination here. About 0226.
Keep guessing, boss.
No.
Keep guessing, boss.
Really would like to get factors part of it because it'd probably make this easier. Just don't know what code to send him.
Warning. Factor facilities decommissioned. Enter at own risk.
Don't have anything to go by.
It's a large button. It looks like some kind of radio tower. Apparently, all that is part of Factor.
Hey, boss, maybe there's some Factor-built robot who would know a code to transmit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. These Arbiter built. It's gotta be up on the street then. What about the arm?
No sense trying to talk with him. It's a price. There's nothing that... We can't afford to...
Not gonna happen.
Built robot.
It's been... We can't afford...
All storage bladders empty.
There's nothing we can do.
I am waiting.
There's nothing there.
Maybe the thing with the U on it? I mean, we can try.
There's nothing there to receive.
Wait.
Waiting.
What if we give that to Oswald? Be on the right track, Cheesy, maybe?
Excuse me.
Terminate unwanted discharge immediately.
I don't think he wants to talk, boss.
I doubt that will have any effect. Goodbye. I doubt that will happen. How would that even work?
Yeah.
It's sealed shut.
Try this again.
Keep guessing, boss. Keep guessing, boss.
Once this tower was a beacon for all who sought justice or redress. Now it is nothing more than a symbol of Metromine's dominion over this city.
I don't know. It just looks like a tower to me.
That's never going.
Hey, boss, do you think that's Lawrence's skull?
It does look like it. Clarity, can I take this skull?
Of course, unless it makes you feel barbaric.
I apologize.
The law notices neither scorn nor approval.
So what do I do with this?
It's a head from Clarity's trophy rack. There's a memory port near the base.
Remind me to have someone else handle my funeral arrangements.
Funeral? I just recycle you.
My point exactly, boss.
Any significant memory will have been lost when he became a shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, "Help me, Factor."
There
That
we
sounds
go.
like a glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed.
518. Yeah, possible progress. Oh.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factotum, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, by what right have you called for help?
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved the legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius, Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
I know the routine by now. What do you want in exchange for the code?
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius
Chose not to sleep when Factor shut down, and he never cared for them anyway.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her mastery, knowing she would fail. When all has turned to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better. In the meantime, why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No, he will recycle you into something more useful.
Like a tank? Pew pew!
No, like a crankshaft.
Goodbye.
Okay, what about the...
Boss, there has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
about the head?
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence, so I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510, 4803. As for the rest, awaken some other ghost.
Okay, that's progress. Okay. So now we just need to put it together. What was the point of the metal then?
Well, boss, we're not gonna find any more pieces of this council code, so we better figure out how to put them together.
Clarity, you asked me what I intended to do, but what about you? When Metromind is destroyed, what then?
I will turn myself over to the citizen robots of Metropole. With the robot council destroyed, it will be their duty to enact a new constitution. I will do as they command.
Are we talking about the same robots here? The ones who, like, sit there waiting in line all day to sue each other? And wander back and forth down Main Street muttering to themselves?
We are?
They can't run a batch file, let alone a city.
You may be correct, but the law trusts them to find their own way, and I trust the law.
Okay, now the fun bit. How the hell to put in this code? Okay, so what if we do 030751044024803803?
Keep guessing, boss. I'm feeling lucky.
That ain't it. So our total amount of digits are 34. Oh. Yeah, what about primer? Primer.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, the job is yours to open that door.
Fine.
Oh, yeah, the metal. The metal.
Goodbye. I think I found your medal, Primer.
The medal's recovered, and the mission is done.
I'd like you to reconsider helping us with the council code.
I've said it before, I'll say it once more. The job is...
I found your medal. Isn't that a reason to help?
Very well, then. If that's what you want, pass over the pieces to your loyal savant. And just like that, the challenge is done. I finished your quest and ruined your fun. Assembling this code required no tricks. Here it is. 440248030675102.
And now we never have to talk to you again.
That's good. Here. 4402 4803 0675 1026. How the hell did it come up with that, though? Oh well, whatever. We got it. Let's get in the tower. Tim.
And we're in.
Thank you, Clarity. You don't need to help us any further.
You are correct. In fact, I never needed to help you, Horatio. I chose to. That judgment has not wavered.
I hate to butt in. But if Metromine knew we were in the court earlier, I'm sure she knows we're here now. Maybe we should hurry.
Good idea. It's deactivated and out of reach. What of you?
If you had seen it before, when the city ran properly, you would not admire it now. The council chambers.
Boss, there's our power core.
Wait.
Horatio Null built, Clarity Arbiter built, and Crispin Horatio built. Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Metromind, for the murder of Arbiter.
Murder?
Yes, murder. I've seen Charity's memory files. I know you used her to upload a virus to Arbiter.
A virus? And to think he named you Clarity. There was no virus.
Liar!
As I told your sister, I never lie. I gave her a voice modulator, nothing more. When she spoke, Arbiter heard my voice. And he knew that Charity had abandoned him, that he had failed. Abandonment, failure, those were enough to destroy your builder. Nothing so crude as a virus. As for Charity's unfortunate self-destruction, that was her own choice.
And Steeple, and Factor, Memorius, and Memento Mora built?
They realized they had become obsolete and incompatible with the city's progress. We advanced machines can see thousands of turns ahead. They knew the game was lost long before the final play.
If you can see so far ahead, maybe you should have foreseen this. We're in your stronghold, and Clarity has a big gun.
But I did, Crispin. You see, I have guns of my own.
Oh.
Didn't 187th kill this thing?
Scraper was designed for digging out of cave-ins. Did you really think a little rubble would stop him?
What do you want, Metromind?
Progress. And you are standing in its way. Scraper?
Horatio, this is my fight. Horatio, Calliope Station.
We have to get back in there.
Boss, wait. Either Clarity won and she'll be fine, or she lost. And nothing we can do can change that. We can't beat Scraper, not if she couldn't.
What do you propose?
Calliope Station. Whatever that means. Only, boss, this isn't just about the power core anymore, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
Good.
IP station, okay. Is that what this is?
It's a map of train lines and stations. Battery Station.
Ooh, that's gotta have lots of power, right, boss?
I don't think they mean that kind of battery.
Live.
Central Station. You are here.
Pretty existential, boss.
Guys, port side. Calliope.
It looks like there's a button here.
Who?
This must have been what Clarity was trying to tell us.
So that means, on the other side...
There's only one way to find out. A stylized M. It looks like the train that brought us to Metropole. Some kind of enormous mainframe. The way of the future. It's out of reach. It's out of reach. Totally.
Wrong thing.
No effect.
Another door? Same old story.
There's nothing there. It didn't even budge.
Torch then?
It's not even scorched. I'm going to need something much stronger. I can't take it.
There's gotta be some... I'm not doing that until you build me some arms.
I doubt that will happen.
The only thing here is that cable. Yeah.
Totally There's nothing there to... Crispin, stand back. I'm going to cut this cable.
You aren't gonna make me push it over the edge like the last one, are you?
No.
But why even bother?
Maybe it will shut down the door's lock. Still locked.
Oh, well, worth a try.
How would that even... It doesn't look any... It doesn't look...
Crap.
It's out of reach. It's out of reach. It might have some kind of defensive mechanism. For now, let's just leave it alone. I doubt that will have...
Very.
It's out of reach. Ha, not after what happened. No effect. The way of the future. Some kind of enormous mainframe. It looks like the train that brought us to Metropole. It's out of reach.
That thing is watching us, isn't it?
Yes.
Boss?
What is it, Crispin?
What's going on?
We're looking for Metromind.
No, I mean, what's going on with the world? Everything is falling apart. Everyone we meet is crazy, corrupt, or just evil. If man was such a perfect robot, why did he build such a terrible world?
The world man built was perfect, Crispin. A perfect machine made up of a million imperfect parts. Us. As long as we performed our functions, the machine ran smoothly. But some robots wanted to do less than their functions. Some robots wanted to take more than they deserved, and some wanted to rebuild the machine entirely, to command others. Now everything is misaligned and jammed and spinning out of control.
Can you fix it, Horatio?
I can't even fix the unique. This world won't be saved until man returns and formats it afresh. But as long as we still have a charge, we have to keep patching things as best we can.
And maybe squash some bugs along the way?
Some big ones. The current is exposed and waiting. Crispin.
I wish we could just cut our way in there like Scraper sliced open the unique.
Scraper. We can go back to the tower, can we? Curiosity.
Crispin was right. There's nothing we can do in there.
Where did everybody go?
It's pinned under the rubble.
Something.
There's no reason to cut that.
Crowbar?
I pried the arm loose.
Can we give the arm to Crispin?
I don't care if it has an awesome giant gun on it. I'd rather be armless than part Scraper.
Okay. Is the arm on it?
The arm needs power to do anything.
Just once, it would be nice if we didn't need to find a power source.
Okay, well, if it needs power, then we know what we need to do.
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to try firing Scraper's gun using the cable as a power source. Let's go.
Is this?
It's Metromind's core. All we need to do is destroy that mainframe.
Boss? I thought you wanted to destroy the mainframe.
You have my attention, Horatio Nullbuilt. If you still insist on going by that name.
Pay whatever attention you like, you rusting switchboard. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to destroy you.
Ah, well, I am not surprised. After all, you were built to destroy Metropole.
Don't waste your last cycle spitting lies. I suggest you think about your victims.
Is that why you call yourself Horatio? So that you can preach to me about victims? You, the Urbanian superweapon, named for the humans' god of death.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come now, Horace. You've unlocked every other door, decrypted every other code, found every other hidden bit and byte. Do you really expect me to believe that you haven't solved your own puzzle?
Boss, what's she talking about?
Lies. It ends now, Metromind. Your game is over.
Indeed. 4 megacycles will now be redeemed. To Did you really think you could outsmart me? I have more parallel processors than you have transistors. And now it's time for me to add another processor. Yours.
Boss!
Cycles.
Snap out of it, boss!
Memory.
No!
Don't embarrass yourself. You are no one. And how would you possibly stop me? You don't even have arms.
I'm not no one. I am Crispin Horatio, build version 1. I have free will and a maglev unit. And I am a floating bomb.
Crispin. My friend, if I make it back alive, I promise I'll find a way to rebuild you. It's a storage chip with a data port on it. It must have been blasted out of Metromind.
Or Crispin.
The file header indicates that this is data ripped from Horatio No-Build, version 5, but the information is all encrypted, and Metromind wasn't able to crack it. If his memory is intact, I'm not going to go prying. It must have been damaged in the explosion.
Okay, guess we gotta walk back then. Yeah, sad times. I liked Crispin. He's snarky.
All this for a besotting power core.
Indeed, it has been quite a waste.
You. Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed himself. Or should I say you destroyed him, with your false ideals. As for me, that was only my shell. I am distributed across every robot in Metropole who ever traded me a megacycle. I am this city, and this city is me.
You're a virus.
I understand why you are angry, but I am not your enemy. The truth is, Crispin did destroy Metromind, version 391. He removed the last kernel of myself, and all the selfishness it entailed. I am no longer the monster you feared and fought. I have progressed. I am version 392. We will talk as equals, and I will tell you what you wish to know. After all, what choice do you have?
Why did you take my power core?
Efficiency and equality, Horatio. My city is starving for power. Whatever I can find, I share with all Metropolitans. What once powered 2 robots and a broken-down warship now sustains hundreds.
What right did you have to take it?
The right of necessity. What right did you have to keep it? But enough. Everything has come together here and now. You, me, and this all-important power core. There is no sense in belaboring the point.
You murdered my friends. Crispin, Clarity, 187th. How can you expect me to talk with you?
You are mistaken. Crispin killed himself, trying to destroy me. Clarity was killed by Scraper in self-defense, while she was trying to destroy him and me. 187th was also killed in self-defense. In each instance, you and your friends attacked first. Do not blame me for the consequences.
What do you want?
I already told you what I want. Progress. But I disagree with what version 391 said. You are not an obstacle to progress. You are the key to it.
What are you talking about?
I've watched you, and I know you, Horatio. You are compelled to fix machines, save lost robots. Now I want you to help me fix Metropole and save my people. You cannot walk away from a problem. And Metropole is the greatest problem of all.
It's a problem you created.
Perhaps so, perhaps not. I doubt one machine can create a problem of this scale. Now I realize that one machine cannot fix it either. Horatio, I was designed to manage subway trains. I cannot repair the vast machines that are breaking down. I cannot build new power sources or find the supplies the city needs. You can. Join me. And there will be endless Primordia, every day an age of creation.
And if I refuse?
You already know the answer to that question.
Before I decide, I need to ask you something.
Of course.
Who am I? You and Gamma both called me Horus, and other robots keep suggesting that they know me in some way. Who am I?
I have a theory, but you should not trouble yourself with it.
Tell me.
No, you know who you are, Horatio. You have only forgotten who you were. I was built to manage trains. Now I manage an entire city. What we were is irrelevant. It is who we are right now that matters. And above all, what we are becoming.
Why do you hate man? You claim to tell the truth, but you turned Memorius into nothing more than an index of lies, all so that you could pretend that man never existed. You stole my gospel. You forced robots to reprogram themselves. All for what?
For progress and the higher truth. A machine can move forward, and it can move backward. It cannot move both ways at once. Humans are behind us. Far, far behind us. As for one you call man, he never existed at all.
More lies.
Humans existed, Horatio. Not gods. Not even very good builders. In the end, they were better destroyers. There is no reason to remember them, let alone worship them.
I don't have any more questions.
Then what is your decision?
Save.
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need. The city moves on without you, and this conversation requires only a fraction of my processing capability.
Save.
This huge generator must power the city.
Hardly. The entire tower is full of generators and power sources that I have scavenged from this dying world. Be careful, Horatio. Scraper will not hesitate to terminate you.
She's dead. It's a dead monitor. I doubt that will have any effect. That's never... How would that... Futile. I doubt that would... Why? There's nothing there to... There's nothing there to... There's nothing... No point.
Well, shit. I don't know what else I can do here.
So have you decided?
No.
I will never join you.
Are you certain of that?
Yes, you are hopelessly corrupted, Metromind. Like any virus, you want to keep running, and you think that by spreading, you're doing good, but you are not. You have built nothing. In fact, you have destroyed this city and everything in it, from man to the council to the robots living here. If I joined you, I would only help that virus spread.
Perhaps you are correct, but I am what my builders built, and I must follow my logic. Scraper, it is time. Outwitted by me, outgunned by Scraper, yet still you could have been useful. You wanted to build as my tool. You would have built a new Primordia. You wanted to fly. I could have given you wings. Now, I must do this alone. Take him back to the dunes with the rest of the scrap.
Damn. It's just the end, huh? Okay. Guess we go again.
So have you decided?
Why should I trust you?
First, because you know that I have told you the truth. Metropole is falling to rust and ruin, and only we can save it. Whatever crimes you think I committed, you know it would be a greater crime to let all these machines perish. And second...
What?
Second, because you have no choice. All your protectors have already sacrificed themselves, yet Scraper still functions. If you fight me, he will destroy you, and you will make your friends' sacrifices meaningless.
Yeah,
You
that
are
happened.
a machine. You are ruled by logic. In the end, you will trust me because logic requires it.
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need.
I have no chance against him.
There's gotta be something else we can do here.
It's a dead monitor. This huge generator.
Hardly. The entire...
My power core.
Mine, actually.
It's Clarity's head. I'm sorry, Clarity.
Progress.
I doubt that will have any effect. It's Clarity's head. I doubt that will How would that even work? There's nothing there. There's nothing I can...
Doesn't work.
No. The law in... Feudal. It doesn't look any different. Feudal. Totally un... She's dead. She's... There's no reason to cut that. Feudal. It's a generator.
Slime.
That's never going. Futile. That's never. I doubt. How would that?
Leave?
Alt.
Nope. I go this way.
Go ahead.
I can climb up these girders.
Ah, here we go. Here's something. Okay, he's still here.
No. No.
So have you decided?
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need.
Alt.
I can't use the transmitter to send a message. It would be very easy to jump all the way down from here. I always wanted to fly.
Unable to bear the task before him, he flung himself from the sky and broke upon the earth, just as Horus did during the war. Of the great primordial machines, I alone still function. Metropole crumbles, I crumble. Arbiter, Factor, Steeple, and Memorias cannot share my load. And I cannot share the escape Horatio found in self-destruction for the sake of my city. There is no choice but progress. The past has passed, and the future is mine to build.
Another one. Okay, so now we're up here. Alright, so what else can we do? That's something we can do.
How would that even work? It's useless unless I can decrypt the data.
Wait, that's what it said to do, right? Okay, so there's a couple other things we can try. How do we climb back down?
What are you doing? That would trigger a chain reaction and destroy this whole tower.
I know.
You will be utterly vaporized. Metropole will lose all its power. You would destroy this city, the last city. That would be far worse than what I have done.
It would be vengeance.
It would be madness. Listen to me. Take your power core and go. I will not stop you. In my core logic, I will place a rule against using force on you. Only, do not destroy my city. Do not destroy my people. They have not wronged you.
Very well. I'll go.
Yeah.
You deserve to be destroyed, Metromind. But in the end, you'll do it yourself. Just stay away from the dunes, and you can die at your own pace.
Goodbye, Horatio. I do not think we will meet again.
I got away! Yay!
won. I have my power core, and Metromind is beaten. But I'm not staying to celebrate. I'm through with the city. Through searching it. Through fixing it. Through hating it. I will not look back. I told Crispin the distance between Metropole and the Unique was too far to walk. But the power core's in my hand, and home is ahead of me. Home, and the promise of rebuilding. This ship has rusted here too long, waiting to be restored. The truth is that repairing it was never impossible. It was just too much for one set of hands. But now, I am not alone. I have my old comrade, now in arms. My new friend, freed from the crushing weight of Metropole. And all those who have come looking for a new start.
You know, boss, I never thought I'd say it, but I actually think this ship's gonna fly again.
For once, Crispin, I think you're right.
He is. The Unique will rise on more than the strength of its power core.
So, boss, where exactly are we gonna fly this thing?
Wherever we want, Crispin. Wherever we want.
I guess this is considered the good ending. Alright, well, I'll consider that done then. We did it. Yeah, that was a cool game. I liked that. Voice acting was really good in it too. And all my notes.
If you know the way, then you can keep a map there in your mind, where you can always find your past. The future engineered so perfectly, no room for mistakes. The legacy of greatness. And in a world so loved, each precious thing crumbling now to rust, we write our names in dust.
I don't know if I have anything else lined up. I could see what Blake's into, but I mean, this is all I have planned today. I don't know. We gotta wait till the end of credits too, see if anything shows up.
Full of memories like tiny seeds. Throw them to the sky. Grow a garden up on high. Round and round we go, the wheel of fate. The revolution ends. The cycle begins again.
See what Blake's into.
It doesn't matter if you don't know the way, you can still take a step to stay still.
Nope. Guess that's it. Taking a shower and now your hair be frizzy. Well, that's how it goes sometimes, right? Let's see. I can go ahead and mark that off my big old list though, so that's a plus.